All right, yo, what's good, boys? So we're gonna be doing a backtesting video today. Some of y'all been asking me to do this, so yeah, let's just get straight into it. I got this question to ask ChatGPT. Random month, August 2025. Okay. So Nas August, and then whatever. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Let's get to it. So y'all know me. I start on the hourly and 4 hour for high time frame analysis, and obviously throughout this video, bro, like I'm not gonna be able to I'm not gonna be able to use that because I'm on like my free version. Okay, so we got the 4 hour gap tap right here. It kind of looks like we're still displacing through it, so maybe target this 4 hour gap right here. It's kind of a slow expansion, I'm not gonna lie. Higher. So yeah, let's just see what we do real quick. Okay, it looks like we're still going higher. Okay, really nice 5-minute closure. Really clean targets. This 4 hour gap and the hourly gap. Let's see if we can get a retrace. Nope, we don't. Okay. At this point, we're probably done for the day. I'm not gonna lie, but we can see what we do if we continue pumping. Okay, we're still pumping. Crazy. How much of the 150 point expansion? That's crazy. Okay, so we got a 15-minute gap tap, or 15-minute gap now. But we'll see if we even retrace into it at this point. We got a 5-minute, I'm pretty sure, yeah. We got a 5-minute. I'm not taking this though, because this is like a crazy RR and we're pretty far away from the target. I'm not gonna lie, for like the displacement and the candle, the volume that we're getting, this is just, I don't like this. The RR is not crazy, but the volume, we're kind of dead. So I'm not taking this. Yeah. 15-minute gap tap. Like even this volume, it's really cooked. Yeah, we're like, this is so fraud. So yeah, we're probably not gonna take any trades on this day. Okay, so we have a data low. Tap that 15-minute gap as well. Right here. We have data lows. I don't really care for in the range either on the high time frame or anything like that. So we got a nice 15-minute gap tap, right? We got a nice reaction out of it. We started dumping lower, and ever since we've just been slowly, but surely going lower. With a trade like this, bro, like again, you're just playing off of if you think that data low is gonna hit or not. I'm pretty sure that this is data low. It's 819 for some reason, but like I'm gonna play this as a data low because this is like a crazy candle, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's a fat wick, so maybe like job earnings or something. I'm pretty sure that's okay, right here, I'll get break even. I'm pretty sure that's data low. Yeah. Like the only time that I'm ever okay with taking trades like this where, it's a little bit choppy on the 5-minute and stuff like that, but we have a 15-minute gap tap. We're slowly pushing lower. We're getting some decent volume compared to the bullish candles, but this is good enough confirmation for me at this point to know that we're gonna head to this data low. Like we're not trying to head higher. That's just like when I'm okay with taking kind of trades like this. Y'all typically never see me take trades like this, and that's because we just haven't been getting data lows and data highs recently for the past like 2 months. But yeah, these are the types of trades I'm okay taking when it comes to data wicks. So more aggressive trades. Okay, so the 4 hour, we got, it's like probably like a daily gap right here. Fat retrace, good reaction out of it. So any more bearish, but it's, at the same time it's kind of 50-50 as well. It's the high time frame is pretty 50-50, being held by bullish and bearish gaps. So yeah, we can either run up to that 4-hour gap or head lower to these hourly lows. Either way, I'm fine. Not really in a 5-minute range either. Okay. Yeah, that bearish close is crazy. This is just a range. Staying out of this. You can see on the 5-minute too. It's just a range. Not one to take anything right here. Yeah, you would never catch me ever taking a trade like this when we're ranging like that. This is so cooked. It did play out though. Okay, so past this, if we're still gonna pump higher this high, but I don't know if we even have the willpower to do that. No, we don't. Okay, we're done for the day. Okay, so next target, 4-hour gap right here. We're obviously displacing through these gaps, so it's looking pretty bullish. Target, yeah, that 4-hour gap. See, do we have a? Oh, this is a data low. Okay, this is where it kind of pushes it too much. I don't like this chop at all compared to like the last data low trade I saw me take. This is cooked. I'm not taking anything in this. Yeah, okay, we took it. I don't care. That's horrendous. Okay, nice displacement. And these just bearish candles are ruining it. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait until we break out of this range. Alright, we broke out of it. Do we get any setups or do we just run? Let's see, let's see. I'm not comfortable taking a trade like this, bro. This is so cooked. Yes, this is a really nice bullish candle, but actually no, this is a data high, I'm pretty sure. 10 o'clock data. Was that a data high? I can even check and see like the 30-second chart. I'm not taking this because I don't know for sure if this is a data high. This would make it an okay trade if this is data high. But yeah, look at the 5-minute, bro. It's not good at all. I don't like how we edged this high right here. Let's see if it, okay, exactly. We're just pumping, we're dumping, we're pumping, we're dumping back and forth. It's really cooked. We're just gonna do nothing the entire day. Yeah. Yeah, so we're kind of stuck inside of this 4-hour gap right here. What if we can get a good push through it? Because this follow through is really nice, tapping into these gaps, pumping up. This would be the target, obviously, but yeah, those and these highs, kind of in a range. But if we can find something really nice, I'll be down to take it. Okay. Oh, yo, I like this. This is clean. We are inside this 15-minute gap, but it's pretty evident that we're trying to go higher. So tapping these hourly gaps down here. We had this 15-minute gap. 5-minute isn't the best, to be honest. This 5-minute candle isn't the best. But we got a nice push off of open, got a deep retrace. This wick really does the damage. It kind of looks like the trade I took last week. And then just a really bullish candle. I like this a lot, so hopping in this. Wait, why am I only 50%? There you go, 1%. Okay, break even. Hopefully we don't get break even of doom right here. Let me just stop like that. Oh, there you go, W. All right, there you go. That first trade was only on 0.50% risk for some reason. It should have been 1%, but it's fine. Okay, solid trade. Yeah. I don't typically trade twice a day. After taking one trade, I'm kind of done. But even this, I don't like this wick where it really overextended. So if I took anything like this, we would have to like close really bullish up here on the 5 minute for me to like trust that we're not going to run down lower into that 15 or this 5 minute down here. So I'm not going to take a trade like this. This would have been break even. That would be break even right here. So let's see. Okay, yeah, that would be break even play. All right, bet. Okay, so yeah, overall it's pretty. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of 50-50, bro. Like, yeah, let's just see what we do off open. Yeah, it's kind of in a range too on the 5 minute. Okay. So the targets that we can go to, because we already tapped into the 4 hour gap right here, so I'm not against trading down into this the 1 hour low and even this low. Now if you're just like if we were just tapping into this 4 hour gap, now we sketch, but we're returning back to it again with like actual like volume, so it makes sense. Okay, no, we're not doing that, I guess. Okay, so the 1 hour is looking really bullish again. I like that. Looks like we're about to inverse like a tiny little 15 minute as well. So yeah, let's just see if we can get a nice setup here. Okay, I don't like this, and y'all should know why. Retrace is very strong. Reaction out of the retrace is very weak. Okay, this is a 2 hour, which typically I don't take, but just in general, right? The reaction out of this gap is really weak. Multiple candles, I don't like that. So this is a very high win rate, not high win rate, high like losing rate type trade. So yeah, this is really sketchy. I wouldn't take something like this. Yeah, exactly. Looks like we're not gonna even get a trade. It's just a simple 1-to-1. I don't think this is worth it at all. We're kind of longing off of high too. I don't like that. How choppy the entire session is, how choppy the retrace is, and just all we get is one bullish candle. This could play out, but I'm not taking it. I'll be break even for me, definitely. Jeez, bro, this is cooked. Yeah, we're done for the day. I'm not doing anything. Oh, shoot. Dang. All right, so we took this high. I don't really care about that, to be honest. Actually, no, I kind of do. We have this data load in here. I thought the 50 minute would have, that was a data high. Okay. Next target, all-time highs, that high. Probably going to hit it right here, probably. I would say we're probably going to hit it. Yeah. That's low-key kind of my mistake. This would have actually been a pretty good long. I like this to this high or this high, just because like the all-time highs is a really strong target. It wasn't a 5 minute gap tap, but it doesn't really need to. It's just like a fat gap. Got a good retrace into it and really good reaction out of it. This is a pretty solid trade. Well, let's see if we go anywhere. To data low. Had all for willing to go down there. We took out all the bullish targets, so now we have new all-time highs. Right here. We got the 50 minute gap tap, which is okay, valid, good. If we get a nice pump here off of open, we might take some longs. But we could also take some shorts because we have the data low. So 1 minute. All right, 9:30. What is what is that 9:30 release, bro? What am I watching? Okay, we got a 50 minute gap tap. We got a very bearish close right here. Yeah, we did get a 5-minute gap tap. We did get a 15-minute gap tap. But personally, like I don't think this is a really, really good trade again, because all we get is just one bearish candle. All we get is one bearish candle out of a 50-minute gap, while we're also in another 50-minute gap, a fat, huge 50-minute gap. So I'm just not that confident taking a trade like this. Okay, exactly. So if we got like another one, if we got like a really like another like one of these, we got a deeper retrace, and then multiple kind of candles like this, I'll be okay taking a short still while we're in this fat 50-minute gap down to the data low, but we didn't. And then right here, it's kind of looking like we're trying to head higher. So I might. 5 minutes kind of in a range. Okay, let me just wait for like a good. Okay, we're going higher at this point. So I just need to see a retrace. Oh, beautiful, 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 beautiful. It's perfect. Bro, let me buy it, gang. Let me buy. Okay. Bro, why is my PC so slow? This is a really, really good setup. Deep retrace, really good reaction out of it. We've been pretty choppy off of open. Shorts failed to data low, and it's obvious multiple bullish candle closes that we're trying to go higher. Really nice 5-minute candle close right here as well. So I kind of want to see this like just flush pretty quickly higher. If we just yeah, I'm going break even right here. I really don't like this chop. Like with how this follow through is higher, we should just continue pumping higher. Let me make sure this is break even, not a loss. There we go. No shot. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, that was actually W play actually. Because like when we're moving this quickly, look, when we're moving this quickly and pumping this much higher, and like we're this close to the target, right? We're this close to the target. We have A+ strong liquidity, and we're just like kind of moving around slowly. You want to kind of play it more aggressive, in my opinion at least. It's based on my own experience. I want to play more aggressive. So now for some reason it looks like shorts are back into play, and we're actually trying to head lower. I don't really care about the 15-minute gap anymore. We already tapped into it. We already had a reaction off of it. So shorts in general are just they're fine. They're valid. Okay. Inverse at 5. So like these like A+ longs, they failed. So I don't think that we're gonna head higher at this point. I think data low is a better target. Yeah, my RR would be cooked right here if I did that. It'd be like 2 point, like a 3 RR type trade. If I took something like that. This though, hold up. 60 points, that's relative, right? Okay, 20-point candles. So, with how an A+ setup fails, this is like the A+ long failed, and we just get a huge dump right here. We get a retrace in these gaps, very weak retrace. Look at how weak this retrace is. Like, how many candles does it take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles just to get up into the gap, right? And each of them are very weak, right? We finally tap that. We tap the 1-minute gap, and then we get an immediate reaction out of it. Multiple good bearish candles. So a trade like this is really, really clean. And again, we've already tapped into this 15 and had a reaction out of it. So I'm pretty sure that if the setup higher is going to fail, most likely this 15 minutes is going to fail afterwards. So I'm going to go break even when we get a nice close below this low. I'm not going to play it too aggressive. So let's just see. Okay, when we close like that, plus we have these gaps right here we could retrace into, I'm not going to go break even. Okay, at this point, I would go break even because I could get a re-entry very easily. But yeah, this is a valid break even point. If we're gonna push this far down, we should just continue flushing lower. But if we do get a retrace, it's fine. No shot. No shot. No way. No, bro. Oh my gosh. If 5-minute gap tap though. Yeah, we got a 5-minute gap tap. It's still in play. We edged it out of lows. That's mad annoying though. By a tick, we got edged or break even. I'm just gonna go for a 1-to-1. Pass the data low. Hopefully we don't sweep the data low and just reverse. But I'm going break even at data low. Like this is 5-minute gap taps. Like literally the same thing as before. Like just A+ setup in general. 5-minute gap tap. Insane displacement. Really slow retrace. Like just look how bearish we've been printing. Like we're obviously very, very bearish and we're heading somewhere. Okay. Okay, there you go. Meant to go break even when we hit this low, but okay, y'all understand the logic behind that trade. Seems like all we're catching is just 1-to-1s, but yeah, y'all understand why this is really, really good trade. Again, 5-minute gap tap, insane displacement, and when it comes to data lows, bro, like I'm fine with extending my take profit a little past and just going break even whenever we hit the data lows, because data lows are just really guaranteed, especially when you have these really, really nice A+ setups to it. So yeah, hopefully y'all kind of understand why I took those. All right, I still think we're all-time highs, and I don't think we have news either, so or 8:30 news at least. Okay, yeah, we're all-time highs, printing really, really bullish. These like the targets if we do decide to head lower. Have this 15-minute gap right here. Yeah, if we run down, tap into that 15-minute gap, then we'll look for. Ew, what is that? We'll look for longs if we do. None of this is good. Chop. Yeah, like what are we watching, bro? Okay, huge dump. Jeez, bro. Is that news? No. Okay. Got to retrace, yes, but look how strong the retrace is, and then how weak the reaction out of it is. I don't like that at all. Yeah, it's not worth it. With how strong of a retrace that is, we tapped into a 15. This is not a good short. It might play though. No, it'll be break even for sure. Okay. That's a terrible trade, I'm not gonna lie. That's horrid. We're in a 4-hour gap now, so I would not be looking to take any other trades but longs at this point. We're done for the day probably. I mean, no, we have these lows down here. We're splicing through that hourly gap. Got that 5-minute gap tap. Like, I would not short off of low right here, even though we got that 5-minute gap tap. I wouldn't. This is just rangy, bro. Like, up and down, up and down, up and down. Dump, up, dump. Like, I'm not going to take that. Really strong retrace as well. Exactly, fails. Okay, done for the day. Oh, no shot, I just missed news. Please don't tell me I just missed news. Okay, now there was no trades anyway. We got data high right here. I don't think we're really going to pump that high. Like, that would be insane, but we'll see. Okay, Loki kind of just skipped a lot, but 5-minute gap tap we might get right here. We tapped into a huge 4-hour gap, so high time frame is really, really bullish. That's really good. We have the data high, which is again higher, so high time frame bullish as well. 5-minute printing really, really nice. 15 minutes about to close really bullish as well. So overall, it's looking pretty nice. So let's just see if we can get a deep retrace here to take. Can we get a positive RR to this? We could. Okay, so 50-minute close really bullish. This is a more aggressive and a more discretional trade, but you could see how we formed this really, really big 5-minute fair value gap right off of open. And I don't know, like, I don't know if you consider that or not a gap tap. Like, we literally ticked it. I would not say that's a gap tap. We ran down, got, a quote-unquote retrace, and then we got a bullish close again. it just seems like price is just not. We got multiple candle closures saying that, okay, most likely we're not going to go lower. And even though the woman is a little choppy, look at the price, look at the high time frame, 4 hours really bullish, and look at the high time frame targets. We have this data high. That's a really, really good target. I have a really safe stop loss. And just based off of logic and what makes sense, we should not run lower and tap down into this 5-minute gap. But yeah, this isn't enough confirmation, or it would be like a safe stop. But this is pretty convincing that we're going to go higher as long as I have a safe stop. Because again, this is just a data high play. You just play safer stops when you have enough confirmation that we're going to head higher, and just play it towards it. So you would never see me take a trade like this to like a normal hourly draw. Okay, let's go, bro. No, that no, bro, no. Nasdaq, bro. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing, bro? Why do we do that? Why? That is so annoying. That's got to be top 10 rage bait, bro. That's got to be top 10 rage bait. Nah, I'm getting off after that. That is the most aggravating thing of all time. That is so aggravating, bro. You have the hourly high. I'm gonna gap. No, I'm not taking that. And please. That is so annoying, bro. That is so annoying, bro. No shot. We take the data high and we just immediately reverse and just dump through all those gaps, bro. Market's actually rage baiting me. Okay, dang. Okay, so 930 just ripped lower. We had this fat 4-hour gap, fat 1 hour gap, kind of in a range, but we had this 1 hour gap right here, getting a nice reaction out of it. So next target, this low, this hourly low as well. So let's see. We're not gonna get a retrace probably to this low. There we go. But we might get one to the next low. Okay. With us chopping around this first draw liquidity, I don't like to take a trade to the next draw unless we're actually going to get flush lower. Kind of like this right here. I'm not taking that. Again, it's too late. I cannot take that. Too late eventually. Can't take that either. That's so unfortunate. Okay, we got 10 o'clock news. I'm pretty sure that's a data wick right there. We have equal lows as well. Data equal lows, low key, might cook. We got a 5-minute gap tap. If we get like a nice bearish close right here. Okay, looks like yeah, we got a 50-minute gap tap. I would completely be off the charts, but like if this is like normal situation, but we have a data low, so I'm willing to take a short if we get like a huge dump here. And we're just dilly-dallying, bro. Like, what is this? Okay, I'm not taking this because there's all this dilly-dally. I need to see like a retrace. Got the 50-minute gap tap. We're getting really nice bullish or bearish confirmation out of it. Really nice bearish confirmation out of it, I meant. I'm just, this is just not good enough confirmation, bro, for me. Like, the retrace is a lot stronger than the reaction, so I'm not taking this. Okay. We didn't get the 5-minute gap tap. We edged it, but at this point, it's evident we're going lower to the data low. So I would be okay with taking a setup kind of like this. And again, I'm okay with data low, me like extending TP because I'm pretty confident that we're going to continue past the TP, or I'm pretty confident that we're going to hit the data low at least, which is where I would go break even. But yeah, we didn't have obviously enough strength to go into that 5-minute gap. We immediately got some good displacement. Again, got like this is such a weird back test because all these trades are data lows, and these are the types of trades y'all would never see me take unless again it's the data low or data wick. But we had this 10 o'clock wick. We got a 50-minute gap tap. We're getting a slow but steady retrace or reaction from it, and then yeah, like this is enough on the 15 especially that we're going lower. Oh my gosh. Okay, all right, I'm fine with that. It took a loss. Maybe again, like this is a data low, but maybe this isn't a data low. Like I got no clue. This is like every single candle is like 50 points. So I don't know for sure if this is a data low. But it is pretty late in the session. It's 10 o'clock. It got a lot of chop right here. Like, yes, this is good candle closure. If this is, I don't know again if this is truly a data low or not. It looked like a data low because it's 10 o'clock as well. But it kind of looking at the next candle, bro, like it might have not been because like we just had a lot of volume at this time. We had a gap right here that we retraced deeply into. So maybe that wasn't a data low. I don't know. But yeah, don't ever take trades like this if it's not data low or data wick. That kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Let's go to the next day. Okay, next day we have my 4 hours not working again, bro. That's so annoying. My 4 hour on trading or tops or not trading view on FX replay is so fried. Okay, so right here, high time frame range, obviously bearish, looking more bearish, but bro, I literally just can't speak anymore, bro. My brain is so fried. I've been backtesting for 36 minutes and my brain's fried. 50-minute range, I don't like this, but high time frame is pretty bearish, so let's see where we head. Okay, we tap this hourly gap off of open with a lot of displacement. Low key, that could have been a nice trade, bro. That could have been a nice long right there, just simple 1-to-1 to the hourly gap. It's kind of, it's fine. Okay, I just need to see a break out of this range and just push below this low. I'm not taking anything on that if we just keep on chopping like this. Yeah, like what am I watching, bro? Yeah, we're done for the day. That range that we're in, range low. We got all these collective lows down here. Again, I still can't use the 4 hour because it's cooked, but we have this 50-minute gap tap right here. So maybe if we dump off of open, if we get like another one like really bearish, like closing like somewhere down here, I'll be taking it. Okay, bro. Facts. Yo. Give me a dump right here, bro. Oh, yo. Okay, we're in this, bro. We got a 5-minute gap. Like this is so like this is the most textbook A+ setup of all time. I don't care that the target is 77 points away. Look at how much we're displacing per candle. We're displacing 30 points a candle. Like it's nothing, and this is the absolute closest target on the hourly chart. That's actually nice. We're getting a displacement. This is the 15-minute closure, which is really clean. Get the 5-minute gap tap right here. Beautiful, bro. Really nice displacement. Absolutely demolishing this entire retrace. So let me just go for a little bit safer stop like that. So let's just get it. Let's get it. Okay. Gotta get close below that low. We could retrace though. Okay, but at this point, we could retrace in these gaps, and that would be really unfortunate if we did and we continued lower. Maybe we can get a re-entry, but if we get this closure, I want to go break even, but this next closure, like, we shouldn't go higher and retrace. If we do, then it's gonna be a chop trade. No, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Okay. If you get a reaction off this, maybe short. Can we? Okay. No, that was gonna save us. Yeah, that would save us. W. That's a good break even. Nice. Okay. That kind of sucks. How it was a really A+ setup and that just failed, but it is what it is. It is what it is. See if we can. Oh, yo. Okay, if we get a good retracing these, then maybe. Perhaps. Okay, so this is where it can be weird. We got this 5 minute right here. We could retrace into. This is a pretty bullish. Again, I don't think this is worth having a really tight stop loss for it to be a 1-to-1. The retrace is really strong, a lot stronger than the actual confirmation out of it. We still have the 5 minute gap above. We could easily retrace with, especially with all this garbage right here that we had beforehand. Oh, it did play out though. Interesting. Okay, that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna short off that low either. That's good. Dang, a lot of weird trades that actually played out. Other than that the one A+ setup that was just beautiful. That was the only trade that actually didn't play out compared to all those weird, sketchy trades. Oh yeah, no shot. We're still gonna get lower. I need to see like one more bearish candle. Yeah, I'm done for the day. High time frame, very, very bullish, obviously. We have this hourly low over here. We're inside this hourly gap right here. We're kind of slowing down the moment we hit this hourly gap, and we actually got that valid retrace up into it. Next targets are these lows. I don't know if I'm really target that first hourly low or not. Yeah, we're kind of in a range as well. So I'm gonna play this. Okay. Okay. This is valid. This closure is pretty good. I actually like this. But it's the fact that we tap this hourly low and we just like immediately reject super strongly off of it. Like this could be a really good setup. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm just not gonna take this. I'm not like that confident in it. No shot. No way. That's a lot of chop. Okay, right here I'll be break even definitely. Bro. Okay, no, actually I would have actually malted, bro. Dude, that is insane. Like it's just a really slow delivery overall, so that's kind of got missed out on that. Okay, and then we just took the last draw as well. Yeah, we're done for the day. No way, I just missed an entry. No shot, we're still dumping. Oh my gosh, bro, we are selling off like crazy. If we get like a really bearish candle right here, I'm taking this. Because like it's obvious, like we're still dumping. Okay. Look at these 5 minutes, bro. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Clean hourly 1 hour draw on liquidity. If we get a nice reaction out of this, oh my gosh, I'm in this, bro. 30. Okay, this is a crazy RR. I might take it if we like live time. I would take the trade like right here. Like if we can continue to displace, because this is enough confirmation, but the RR is like just insane. Okay. I'm willing to short this off of low. With how bearish the high time frame is, I'm willing to short this off of low. Okay, break even. At this point, we shouldn't retrace in these gaps. That's why I was okay with staying out right there. Let's see if we flush lower. W. Nice, nice, nice. For some of these trades are 1-to-1s. That's actually kind of crazy. Yeah, so y'all understand like why I wouldn't take a trade like this. Put my stop loss where the retraces or where the most recent internal high is. This would depend a 2.2 RR insane trade. Maybe live time I would have taken this, but most likely I would have waited for more confirmation. Maybe enter right here halfway through. because this is really good confirmation, but I need you know, a better RR, and as well like a safer stop loss. Like this is a safer stop loss when we've displaced down this much. If that makes any sense. That's the way I kind of look at things. So I would probably like entered here live time, somewhere like a 1.6 RR. But yeah, it's kind of weird because it's just messing with the stats a little bit, but it's fine. Go to next day. I got 3 skips, guys. I got 3 skips. And I can't even use the 4 hour, bro. This is a joke. Okay, so we got these hourly equal highs, these hourly lows as well. High time frame is really, really bearish, bro. Like it's just really clean. We have this fat gap. I'm obviously going to be looking for sales right here going into the day. Let's wait for 9:30. I don't think there was news. Okay, so we have this 15-minute gap we just tapped into again. Let's see what we do off of open. Okay, so the high time frame is really, really bearish. This is really sketchy. I don't know what that all is. I don't know what this is about. But this could be, again, this is like a, yeah, I'm not gonna take a trade like this. Off of open, I need to at least have a safe stop. Okay. This would have probably been break even if I did take something like this, but yeah, no, I need to have a safe stop for that trade. And we kind of already tapped in this 15-minute as well. It's kind of weird. A little bit weird. Okay, today might just be a chop day, I'm not gonna lie. Unfortunate, bro. I might just do absolutely nothing this entire day. Unless if we're like gonna have like a really nice setup right here. We'll see. I don't like this. I don't like that. Exactly. Super deep retrace. If we push past that low, we're cooked. No, I'm done for the day. I'm done. That's cooked. Oh, the high time frame was looking so clean the other day too. Now it's just chopped. Alright, so we got range high, range low. Everything will be based off of this hourly gap and how we react to it. It's pretty self-explanatory. Overall, it's looking really, really bearish though on the high time frame. We'll see what we did though. Okay, 9:30 releases. Oh no, I just double skipped. No shot, bro. Please say that didn't. Tap that hourly gap. Got a nice reaction out of it. I wouldn't long off high right here, so I didn't miss anything. If I get a retrace right here though, maybe. I'm not comfortable taking a trade like that as well. Longing off of high. Yeah, that's just too late too. I'm not taking that. Oh my gosh, bro. What am I watching? Okay, no, we did. Yeah, we did end up taking that. Now where are we going, bro? We're just dumping. Bro, dang! Dang! Oh my gosh. I can't even look at the 4 hour. I don't even know if we're in a 4 hour gap right now. I'm guessing we are, but we might get a good trade. See these hourly highs or the hourly gap, because just like this volume is just insane off of rip. This is okay. This is just so fried. I'm not taking this long. If we're gonna have that big of an extension, bro, like we gotta have a strong retrace. So I'm not taking that, even though it could play out. Give me a 5-minute gap tap right here, please. Or not. Or not. Or not. We're just gonna do nothing all day. 1 hour gap tap. Probably a 4 hour. It's probably a 4 hour gap as well. We got these hourly highs right here lined up. There's nothing for us to target lower unless if we really start to move lower like crazy. Skip to 9:30. There's nothing. No news. Okay. I'm not a big fan of that. We're in a 5-minute range again. Break out of it. The 5 minutes closing this bullish. The 50-minute close really bullish. Overall, like every high time frame is very bullish. There's nothing holding us back from going higher here. a lot of chop right here, and then we started to actually get like a lot of good movement higher, like some clean displacement. So like right here, from like I would want to go break even relatively quickly, because I don't really expect us to retrace down into this 5-minute gap, just because like how bullish the 5-minute closed. But I would, for a trade like this, I want to see like a quick move higher, because again, like we did all this chop, moving relatively slow. Like I want to see like a pretty good finish through after this, you know, retrace right here. We do have a safe stop as well. Okay, we have a 5-minute gap. Okay, so my stop is protected right here, so I'm okay with holding this. Got the 5-minute gap tap. This is really chop, but I'm okay with holding it because again we are in the 5-minute gap. Okay, this is just OD. I'm going break even right here. Let's see if it plays out, bro. That's too much chop. It gets to a point where it's too much chop. If I'm in a trade and it starts chopping and I know there's like a 5-minute gap below, it's gonna tap into it and then we might have a reaction out of it. If we get like a really bullish reaction out of it, I'm gonna stay in the trade, right? But if we get a bullish reaction like this, and then we just start to do a whole lot of nothing again, I'm getting out. Like, because this trade, again, I was in it for 20 minutes and like just straight chop. Okay, it would have definitely been a break even anyway. Oh my gosh, bro. Like, this is just actually terrible to watch. Whole lot of chop, bro. Whole lot of chop. Whole lot of chop. That's all it is, bro. It's like every single day, every single session, it's just chop. Okay. Again, retrace is really strong. This is not even a retrace, and then we get two of the weakest bullish candles. It's so sketch, bro. This is so sketch. Do we have a 5-minute gap at least? Okay, yeah, I'm not taking this. I'm definitely not taking this. We have these 5-minute gaps below that are super clean, that we could easily retrace into with how weak this expansion is. This is so fraud, bro. Like, they got the 15-minute gap tap. It's really late into this session. We've already expanded like 80 something points and we're just chopping, bro. I'm not taking this. Really strong retrace and just not a good confirmation. I'm not taking that. It's just chop, bro. Like it's literally just every session is chop. But yeah, if y'all are at this part of this video, I might have skipped ahead because I've been recording backtesting for an hour, and literally every single day has just been absolutely fried. Literally no setups, just absolutely chopped. So yeah, I might have skipped a lot because I don't want this video to be super long. But as y'all can see, I literally have the same balance. If I don't, it might have been just a break-even trade. But yeah, just wanted to let y'all know. Okay, so again, high time frame is pretty bullish here. Was there news at 8:30? I don't think so, no. Okay, we're really bullish. So these are the draws up here, hourly highs as well. Absolutely ripped through those first draws. 5 minutes, just extremely bullish. This is beautiful. If you can get like a really nice retrace right here, this is like literally perfect. I'm not taking this. Okay, deep retrace. That's like really strong retrace. Okay. I'm not a big fan of how strong this retrace was and how weak this reaction out of it is. Like, even though we do have really clear targets, I'm not a big fan of that. In the 5 minute, we do have this 5-minute gap below, so we could easily retrace down into it. So I'm not going. Okay. Okay. Perfect. If we get a really bullish reaction out of this, then I'm willing to take it. Okay, never mind. I guess not. Next draw liquidity is this low. I guess we're gonna hit those first two draws in liquidity and just instantly reverse. And it looks like we're not gonna even. Yep. See, bro, this is what I'm saying. Like, I literally start back testing, and then we only take like 3 trades in the past hour because of how chopped the price is. Like, what month is this, bro? August? It's so fried. Holy. I'm probably gonna. I might skip even more, bro. I might skip even more. Y'all might not even see any more trades for like the next 30 minutes because of how cooked this is, bro. Okay. All right, so we have a data high. I'm down with that. High time frame. It's low-key kind of bearish, but I don't care. We have this data high. Let me mark out these lows just in case we start to dump lower. We have this data high, so I'm low-key fine with taking longs while we're inside of these high time frame gaps if we get a good setup to it. So far, there's no actual good setup to it. Okay, we got a 15-minute gap tap. And how many minutes away are we from news? Or not news, but market open? A few. Okay. Okay, 9:25. I don't like this because this is in a range. Even though with like how bullish this candle closure is, I'm not taking this. Look at how choppy this 5-minute is, and we're 5 minutes away from market open. This is just not enough confirmation. Just all of a sudden like one bullish candle. Okay, if we get a gap tap. Is this 9:30? Okay, that would fail. That would have failed. So that's a really good trade to stay out of. We have this data low right here as well. I didn't even realize that. Oh, yo, like this is actually, it's actually not bad. Okay, so like the high time frame, like I said earlier, is really bearish. We have these hourly gaps right here. So everything is setting up for like really bearish on the high time frame. And so far, it's making sense that we're not trying to go higher, right? Like this fails. We didn't respect this gap. We didn't continue higher. We got multiple bearish candle closures, like really like this candle closure right here. It's really nice. We get this fat wick up and then push all the way back down. And then this really nice bearish close as well. 2 minutes in a market open. Data low. I think this is worth taking in my opinion. I'm gonna have like a really safe stop loss. I might play. How far away is this? Okay, no, this is valid. So I'm gonna play a very safe stop right here. We're exiting out of this 5-minute range. Multiple bearish candles. Obviously, like we've been doing like a whole lot of nothing in this 15-minute gap for like a minute now. So I think we should flush through to this 15-minute gap. Okay. What should this be? Okay. That's a 1-to-1. With this RR, okay, I might just hold up. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna stick for this. Oh shoot. I just don't like the facts. Okay, well that would have been nice, but it's okay. It is what it is. It is what it is. With how wicky all these candles were, I didn't want price to like wick me right here and then just freaking start pushing higher and got me break even. Because my target was all the way down here. It's fine though. But really good setup overall. Some of these trades are just data low, data highs, bro. There's not many trades in here that aren't that. So yeah. So we had this target, this target, early gap tap. We're breaking out of this 5. Beautiful, bro. We get like nice closures right here. Okay, we have this 1-minute gap. Okay. See, this is when it can, like, discretion really comes to play. Like, again, like, you can follow your rules all you want. But for me, I'm okay with shorting the data low if it genuinely makes sense. Not data low, like, shorting off of low if it genuinely makes sense. 60 points, and that's a crazy RR. Is there any closer? No. So many of these trades are 1-to-1s, bro. We got this gap tap, right? Like, look how bullish we are off of open. We get this, like, this 5-minute really sells me right here. With us closing down this bearish in the next 1 minute, we are not going to retrace in this tiny 5-minute gap. Like, just based off experience, we're not going to do that. With how bearish we're printing, boom, two candle retrace, boom, like instant reaction out of it. I'm okay with shorting off low with this. So let's see. Yeah. Okay. I'm okay with that. That's kind of like where I have my stop loss right here, just in case if we do want to retrace since fair value gap. Okay. Beautiful, bro. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. I would obviously go break even like halfway, like down here somewhere before closure, but okay, I'm done for the day right here. Probably not gonna get us set up to this. Yeah, no. At this point, we already expanded like 130 points, so like probably nothing else really. I mean, that's okay. Was that 5 minute gap? No. Yeah, no, nothing really. Nothing really. Bruh. Okay. Well, half the trading session was chopped, so we didn't really take many trades. But let's peep the stats. 91% run rate. Okay, we did. Okay, bro. Okay, no, okay, because we were getting break even a lot. 0.6 R. Y'all saw the RR for every single trade, bro. Every single trade was a 1-to-1 plus. So the only reason why it's this low of risk to reward is because of the break evens that we took in the beginning of the session of literally me like 2 or 3 times in a row just getting absolutely obliterated. So annoying. But yeah, overall, really good session. Pretty nice win rate as well. It doesn't like, again, average RR I was taking was at least one. So that with a 90% win rate, bro, for 12 trades, which isn't a lot, but that's pretty much all I can do right now with the free version. That's pretty good. So yeah, overall, appreciate y'all boys for watching this video. If y'all watched it all the way through, it's an hour-long recording, but the past week and a half, I've really been diving into my own discretion in the markets, my own understanding, instead of copying the way my mentor's been trading and all of that, because obviously that hasn't been working. Just trading his model mechanically, trying to copy his discretion, none of that's been working. So I've really been starting to dive deep into my backtesting stats, and I'm fully profitable backtesting at this point. I've done 2024, I've done 2025, posted it on all my social medias, and now I've just fully proven it to myself that my discretion in the model with this model is profitable. It works. So I'm really happy about that. This is probably gonna be like the only backtesting video I do probably for a long time. So yeah, so now I just got to keep on showing up every single day and just build that discretion in the live markets, because again, backtesting, you can have a good win rate and everything, profitable stats backtesting, but if you're not showing up to live markets every single day, getting that discretion live, it's a completely different ball game. So just going to continue to show up live every single day, build that discretion live time, and just probably stop backtesting since I have all the stats that really just prove it's profitable over like 70-80 trades that I've taken in the past like week and a half backtesting. So appreciate y'all boys. As always, use my code BG at checkout this week. It is actually 25% off for Thanksgiving sale, and we're also doing a giveaway, so you can use code BG at Alpha Futures checkout, which will be left in the link in the description. Use that code BG at checkout, and then you can send the proof of you using my code at checkout for every account that you buy, which will be 1 entry. You can send that over to my Instagram at Bryson C. Gibbons, which will also be left in the description, and you can be entered into the giveaway that we're going to be doing for 2 50K Zero Blind Alpha accounts, which we're going to be announcing this weekend. So if y'all want to do that, use my code BG, send it to my Instagram for any accounts that you buy for proof, and then that's pretty much it. So if you want to join the Discord as well, left in the description as always. But other than that, hopefully y'all were able to learn something from this video, build your own discretion, keep on working, and yeah, boys, hopefully y'all have a blessed day. Peace out.